Okay, let's
I
go.
look better in HD.
Yeah, instead of 4K. You definitely look better in HD instead of SD.
He's got his, what's the star pin on there too?
Hilarious.
My son, Army.
Army.
parent.
Okay,
Yep.
wow. Just trying to think, it's a very, I don't like the good morning, but it could be good morning, I guess.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we'll get it. Ready?
Yep.
Hi, everybody. It's Ann and David, and we're visiting here today with our good friend, Dr. David Pate, who's the Executive Director of Family Counseling Centers in Middle Tennessee. And David, we appreciate you taking a moment to chat with us about the stress and the things that all of us are dealing with right now as we go through uncharted waters.
Amen. We're working together. It's a lot of stuff going on in our world today, and it's impacting people's lives like it's never has before. As the government keeps saying, these are uncharted waters. So when people hear that, they get a little antsy. They get anxious. The kids get anxious. They like being out of school, but now they're bored. Parents are worrying about, can we make the mortgage payment? Can we pay our bills? So it's impacting everyone from the youngest to the oldest. And I know in your industry, it's impacting y'all to some degree at this point.
It's really impacting because people are questioning.
Yes.
And the real estate market is very stable.
Mm-hmm.
We are continuing business as usual. But people's concerns and anxiety, like you said, is really what we are here for. I mean,
Yes.
We're like you. I remember in the recession that I told people, oh, how are you? You're growing. Your company's growing. I said, I put the person first. It's about their needs, their feelings,
Mm-hmm.
their goals. It's not about me. So in the recession, I felt this. I became almost a counselor.
That's right.
I did a lot of listening
That's right.
and a lot of helping. And then the real estate was second.
Yes.
And I feel this is a short, temporary, similar, not similar, but kind of that feeling.
Yes.
Right? You're
Yes.
a counselor, they have those same feelings.
Absolutely.
And in those times, there are a lot of divorces, unfortunately, but a lot of anxiety financially,
Mm-hmm.
just like today. So we, at my team, we're here to help people and to listen mainly, and to help them get stable, hope, as you will have
Yes.
mentioned over and over again, consistency, and then let's help you on the real estate side.
Right. People need to talk.
Absolutely.
People got to process. We have to all process what's going on, because this is not familiar to us. I take a lot of calls daily, and I'm hearing people very uncomfortable when they're told in our society, in our culture, in our country, we're not familiar with, you can't go here and you can't do that and you can't be here and you can't go to work and you can't go to school and you can't even go to church.
Right.
And
right.
that raises the
right.
level of anxiety. But today we're trying to bring a level or measure of hope
Right.
back to our folks that we care about, my
Right.
clients, your clients,
Right.
our society. And we're out there in front of everyone, and that's the message we want to give them.
It is, and I believe, I remember we were listening to a podcast or a radio station on the way over, and it reminds me of the Great Depression. Everybody pitched in. Everybody did what they needed to do. This is temporary. That was a longer temporary.
Right.
This is temporary. And if everybody just does and do what we're supposed to do, we're going to get out of this.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get out
No
of
doubt.
this. Yeah,
No doubt.
even much stronger. The biggest difference between the recession that we had back in, for years, came out of it in 2012, is the financial institutions are stable now.
Absolutely.
Oh man, they were rocky.
Mhm.
So we got that going for us. You had
And
something
Ann
to say?
mentioned, two things come to mind. One is that she's mentioned business as usual. And I don't know if it's really business as usual. It is maybe in Ann's thinking, but in reality, we're doing all kind of things to deal with the change of protocols in terms of showing houses, listing houses, in terms of treating it so we protect the people's health interests.
yeah.
So we're really working hard on
And you're
that.
still doing
We're still
what you're
doing
doing,
things,
just
yeah.
doing it in a different
That
way.
way.
And then
That's
Ann
right.
referenced what it was like in the Great Depression. I just want to point out she wasn't around to experience the Great Depression. So we know what we've heard from family and friends and what
Right.
we've read over the years about that. But David, it is a challenging time for all of us. What might be one or two tips other than encouraging people to sit down and talk with somebody, their pastors in their churches, their elders, shepherds in their churches, or a close friend and such. But they can't all come running to your office, so we're going to share that number. In fact, I'd like you to do that if they want to give you a call. But what might be one or two tips you'd encourage people to do?
Find a normalcy. Be proactive. Be decisive. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to get up. I'm going to do certain things. As much as way and around your home is to get some exercise. That is, get your heart rate up. Burn off the stress. Doubling your resting heart rate can, if you're physically able, can help burn off the stressors. It releases God's natural antidepressant, the endorphins, but you have to double your resting heart rate and hold it for 10 minutes. And that will help re-energize your system, your body system. Having a plan, following that plan, find some normalcy, talk to people, be engaged in, start spring cleaning early, we're coming into the spring now. So there's a lot of things that you can do, but you have to be intentional.
Right.
Because remember, when we're in what used to be normal a few weeks ago, we had this coming up, we knew what we were doing, we're going to work, we're going to church, we're having all of our natural, normal activities. Now we do not, so we've got to figure it out.
Right.
And that's why I'm saying write it down, be intentional, remember, hope reigns supreme. It may not feel like it, but it will. And it's something we all have to work toward, but you're not an island unto yourself. Reach out. There's plenty of people that will work with you, talk with you. Well, I don't have the money. There's people that talk to you, won't cost you a penny. Our contact lifeline 800 number. We've got people there 24/7.
And what is that number?
It's 1-800.
That's okay.
We'll get that.
That's all right. That's all right.